We are back with another episode of USATF's Journey to Gold podcast. We have the 3,000 meter champion with us, Elle St. Pierre, and she did not bring baby, but she did bring medals. Go ahead and flash that for the camera there. There we go. How are you feeling after such a feat last night? I think, I ran from underneath the warm-up track out to see what was going on. I think you had everybody on their feet in there. How does it feel? How do you feel?
I feel amazing, to be honest. It's just a dream come true. I don't think it's fully sink in yet. You know, everything last night was just so overwhelming, and it's just like, oh my God, I did it. And like, I'm just trying to, soak it all in, and just having my family's here and getting on a flight now, but I know I'll celebrate when I get back.
Yeah. Now, I saw you cooling down also, and you were still smiling. You were still smiling, and everybody obviously was just, showing you love and giving you praise, telling you congrats, and you were just still smiling. And I was like, man, I would be passed out if I just ran a 3, bro. I would be curled up somewhere on the ground. All the emotion involved with that, in the physical exertion. The real feat is that you were still on your feet at the end of the race and running around. Like,
yeah, it took me a few minutes. I remember Jess trying to talk to me after the race, and I was like trying to tell her she did such a good job, and then I was like, 1 second.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. So, what'd you do to celebrate last night? Did you just go straight into mommy mode, or did you actually, get a chance to see the town a little bit?
Well, we didn't go too far. After you get through, the drug testing and the interviews and everything and the cool down, the medal ceremony was obviously a lot of fun. We got back and we just had some drinks here, with New Balance, my coach, and my family, and Ivan got kicked out of his first bar, so.
Oh, hold on, wait, what?
Apparently there's a rule here that babies aren't allowed in the bar after 10 p.m. And so they came over and told me that my baby needed to leave. And I was like, is that just a rule here? I don't know. I've never brought a baby to a bar at home, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Mom gets son kicked out of bar at 1. That's gonna be a story. Look, that's a story. Okay.
What do they do?
No,
hey, they just walk
bad.
up to him. Let me see your birth certificate. Let me see your birth certificate. We need to see what's going on here. But no, that's interesting. Well, I'm glad you got to spend that time. So another question: did you travel with him over, or did he come with Dad?
We all came together,
Okay.
but yeah, they did have some flight trouble, and their last leg was just Jamie and Ivan, but.
Okay.
For the most part, it was all of us together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. So, and you could say before the race, or we'll just see. When did you know? When did you know you were gonna win that race? When did you know you had it in the bag?
Not before the race. Honestly, not until the last 100 meters. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I can do this. And then the last, I've learned that you don't celebrate until you know for sure. So it's not until the finish that I knew for sure. But
Man, that's awesome.
I think the glasses might have to stay forever.
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever not run with sunglasses.
Yeah.
Shout out Oakley for that one.
yeah, they've been pretty good luck. I'll say that.
I'm about to say Jaron and Welchie, you work with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awesome, yeah.
That's awesome to hear.
So looking at the outdoor season, you obviously just won World Indoor. I mean, obviously it was a goal that you set out to do. I don't know. You didn't know. You didn't feel like you had it in the bag until the last 5 meters. So.
Yeah.
But what's next? Going into the Paris this year, we have the trials first in Eugene. Mm-hmm. What is your race and training season going to look like leading up to the games?
I haven't made too much of a plan yet with Mark, but I'm definitely going to go home and take a little bit of a down week here, and then really jump back into training. We'll be back out in Flagstaff this spring. That's worked really well for us. We'll be up there, and then, probably do some of the races in California early in the season, and probably head back to Flag and then get ready for the trials, yeah.
Everybody loves Flag.
I want to see her win a medal at Paris, and look, just in case this doesn't come, we don't have the video, I'm going to tell you right now. Ellie showed up, and she has her medal around her neck. So therefore, if she wins in Paris, we're going to call her 2 Chainz. She's going to have to do a photo shoot with both those medals, flashing them, with the baby in some sort of outfit where he's getting kicked out of a bar. I think that's the move.
You actually might need to take a picture, Ivan, with a bottle, like some shades on, looking like bedhead, like, just
Oh yeah,
got out of
we'll do a little shoot.
Yeah, do a little shoot. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, he'd love that.
And I'm about to say, so, this year you're going out, you're winning indoor world championships. 12 months ago, you were going through some pain as well, probably with some a different kind of gratification or sense of achievement. But talk to us about that.
Yeah, I know it's hard to believe that a year ago I was going into labor today. It was obviously the biggest event in my life so far, and just to like remember what it felt like then, and just be like I felt like the furthest thing from this point. Like I wasn't sure I was going to come back and be competing the way I was before I got pregnant, and you just have all that doubt, and the road just seems so long and so hard, and to be here on the other side is really gratifying. But yeah, I definitely was thinking about the labor before the race, and I'm like, you know what, I know this race is going to really hurt, but it's definitely not going to hurt as bad as labor.
Right. Now, so no pressure, but a trend that we've seen with moms in athletic accomplishments is that they run it back as far as having a baby. So Nia Ali, we've seen her in hurdles. She's had success after one baby and success after another baby. So I'm not trying to put any pressure on you for baby number 2. I know it's only, a year out. But do you have plans on growing a family anymore?
Yeah, definitely. We have plans for that. It's just timing of it. It's always tricky and stuff, but we definitely want more kids. We think siblings would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, this sounds like this is going to be a great year for you, and I'm super excited. I know you have a lot of plans going in the outdoors, and I would say as athletes, we are extremely critical of ourselves, but what are some things that you think you can improve on from the race that you ran yesterday? A lot of people don't critique themselves whenever they win, but I feel like that's a really good time to learn as well. So what are some takeaways?
I really think I executed really, really well. Maybe like positioning, I could have been a little bit closer to the front, but honestly, I just think I should have believed in myself a little more, because I was like, during the race, I was thinking, wow, this is like a really scary pace. And so I think seeing familiar people around me really helped. And so I think if I got into a race where I didn't necessarily know the people in the race, like I should have that confidence on my own. But for the most part, I think I did pretty well.
And then I'm going to ask this question too. So typically when people run or they compete, they kind of can drown out the crowd. So if your family or friends or coaches are there, can you hear them?
Last night I did not. Sometimes I can hear Mark, but I didn't hear anything last night except for just a loud roar.
So you were in the zone then.
Yeah.
And not the auto zone. I like it.
Well, let's talk about confidence. You got to just, anybody ask you about confidence for the rest of the day, you just set that on the table. You hear that? Y'all hear that over there? Let it drop. Just boom.
Make sure you declare that too when you go through customs.
Yeah.
Coming back with some hardware.
Hopefully it won't set the security system off.
It has your name on there too, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. They engraved it.
And then you got to pull your passport out. Just like, hey, listen, you know who I am?
Yeah.
No.
Man, that's awesome.
I mean, Ryan Krauser said it was heavy, and that's saying something.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't get it. You're right. You are correct.
Absolutely. Well, we know you have a flight to catch and wish you safe travels back home. You and baby. Hopefully baby sleeps a little bit. Hopefully. Ivan wants to close his eyes for most of the trip. And we definitely look forward to, you
coming back on the show.
You coming back on the show.
I look
and
forward
most
to it
importantly,
as well.
you being on this team,
Yeah.
Healthy and prosperous journey, training. Enjoy flag. I don't know if you don't see JB, do you?
No.
No, you don't see JB? Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
Pierre's 2024 team
Pierre's
captain.
History was made, so, we got to, that carries a lot of weight for sure.
Hey, thanks guys for having me.
Thanks for
No
coming.
problem. Thanks for joining us.